Alright. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, because that was... That was a system issue, that was... I don't know what just bricked. That was something on my system just peaked. But I can't see what, because I've only just opened my task manager. Let's hope this hasn't broken my game. Okay, it seems fine. Right, sorry about that, guys. Did the stream come back immediately for most of you? That's really annoying, because now that's gonna split up the bloody YouTube stream. No. That's really infuriating. There we go. Had to poke it, but yeah, good, good. No, oh, my game just crashed immediately. Am I still streaming? Please not have bricked Sherry's save. Right, one moment. I'm backing Sherry up quickly. Oh, I hate when this shit happens, man. She's not bricked yet, because it doesn't say she's dead. Why has it gone to such a weird view? Let me just back her up. I need to restart the game for that. I mean, I've got a backup, but I don't know which is the most recent version of Sherry. The most recent version is probably from like 2 or 3 days ago, before we start the Fallas Lake clear. No, not yet. I'm backing Sherry up now. It just takes a really long time for the backup. It's only 30% complete. I'll put it on screen for you guys. Right. Well, let's do some Zombo GeoGuessr. Let's just do something here. Let's do the daily. We've got a few seconds. Let's get on the daily today. Ah, that's literally where I just was, pretty much. That's Phallus toilet. I know that toilet anywhere. I think that's in Louisville. It's upstairs in a building. Oh, maybe not. No, that might be Riverside. No. The exterior doesn't match. Hey, Jamie, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. This is cool. Hello, White Dog. Welcome. Good to have you here. This is a really fucking cruel one. Like, how are you supposed to get that? It's the second story of a building.
The video game is a 2008 action-adventure video game developed by Traveler's Tales and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, released for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, Wii, Nintendo DS, Microsoft Windows, and Mac OS X. The game is based on the DC Comics character Batman, as well as the eponymous LEGO Batman toy line.
Where the fuck is this? Oh, it was! It was the fucking community center, really? Oh my god. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't. I just doubted myself. Also, thank you for the LEGO Batman lore. I've never been, but I know the gnome factory when I see a gnome factory. Open world Gotham. That's kind of cool. I didn't even realize there was one. Like a new one. March Ridge, really? Yeah, I'll take advice if it's March Ridge. Holy shit. Legend. I didn't get that one. That was a little bit cheaty. Hey Foxy, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. And there's excitement next episode. I want to try and do it tomorrow. So I want to try record it and have it released on Saturday. So I want to release it Saturday just before I go live. Nah, man, I don't fucking know. It was phallus. Okay, right, well, if we refresh and go back to the main Zomboid Daily, it's a new daily, we'll do that, because by then this should... Yep, that'll be done. I think that is the Brandenburg pub here. Oh, it's not. Oh man, I don't know. I want to see if Sherry's alive, honestly. Fucking, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch fish, bites toe. If it's you, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Holy shit.
That's why he's the GOAT brightest 148 BB zombified.
I don't fucking know where that one is either. Some of these are disgustingly hard for me because I've just never been there. Strip club? No. I should have looked. Kentucky. Martridge. Hey Celtic, welcome back. You've joined back at an interesting time. The run is currently hanging in the balance. Is that the gun store? No. I thought it could be here. Oh shit. No, it is. It was. I thought it was this. It's here. Are you shitting me? Oh, that's like one of these houses. I think it might be... Oh, it's one of these farmhouses. Shit, which farmhouse is it that has a greenhouse? Is it this one? No, that's not a greenhouse. No. No. Nope, 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 nope. 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 I wanted to do a base video on greenhouses. Not base video, like, because of Bummins, you mentioning the greenhouses, I wanted to not do a base video. I wanted to, like, research for places where these bases were. But I've not even marked them. Oh, fucking, here. It's not even a building there. I wasn't far away. It's this one. Bollocks. Diner. No. These nighttime ones are disgusting. This is gonna be my worst one ever. No, it's good, because I'll just teleport there. On my debug character. Appreciate the offer, though. Dixie. That was dreadful. Right. Let's see if Sherry's busted or not. My game crashed. Big Oog, my game crashed. And then when we tried to reload the game immediately crashed again, which worries me because that only normally happens if a character is broken. Because we didn't even get a loading screen for it. Welcome, 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 Tesco. Hopefully it's going well when we load in and nothing's broken. It took nearly 15 minutes for that game file to transfer onto my SSD. I've got a loading wheel. Okay. Okay, it didn't brick. Fortunately. Seems all good. Thank the Lord. And the only Lord in here is Sherry. Our Holy Queen. That'd be a problem. We don't want holes in our Queen. We want a solid Queen. Geraldo. I prefer when my Queen has holes. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh Raggy. Stuff the holes until it's solid. Monka S. This is the second outpost I need to do, Tesco. But this is the Phallus Lake outpost, yes. Oh, pardon me. It's a bit choppy, but it is reloading the world, so...
Hey!
Hey! That's my Sherry impression, guys. Have a horse in YouTube chat. What? Oh, Tesco. You know what? I fucking rate that joke. That took me just a second. That was good. That was good. Not many get a genuine audible laugh like that. Holy shit. Roger, the horse is here. He was in mint condition. Is that any way to refer to a zombie? Mint condition. Like he's a fucking Pokemon card that's been sealed away. Yeah, here's my mint condition shiny Charizard. Still in the original packaging. You know what sucks now? I have to kill all these zombies today. Because if I don't, I can't sleep in my outpost and I have to go sleep in the dark. Hey, be vigilant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Baggy jeans, baggy jeans. Guns are prohibited. Nah, I just don't use them. I don't see any point. Yes, there are two camps, fences and no fences. I sit... One might say I sit on the fence on the subject. Yeah, there's benefits to and against. I don't really see any point. Platoon. No, Platoon. No, that's great. Platoon new zombies. What that... I don't like the sharpiness. The cult of a splintered anus. Me when I go to the toilet. How do you want max strength, max axes. Anthony. I think Badger just... What do I pretend? We sit back. That's the distractor is here too. I wish. It's really fucking easy to make me jump when I focus. Every time Amber comes home from work, no matter what I'm doing on my PC, even if I know she's entered the house, I will still jump when she enters the room. Yep, 2 years, 3 months. We're gonna roll into 2 years, 4 months this stream, I think, actually. I hate sleeping when I'm the only one in our house. I don't get, it's not indoor alcohol chill factor, snowball, there's my skate. Get a dog out. True, dogs do help with that. I'd love to get a dog, but... Well, I'd love to get a cat too. Oh, that's awesome. I love a golden. It's because our bloody country had to be a stupid island in the middle of the sea. That's why we get so shit weather. Oh, what if we decide to separate from the rest of Europe? Fuck, man. I guess out of context that was quite a bad bit to make. Save a dog on something with jam. Turn up. Hell yeah. Much better, much hairier. Ah, yes. Why it's so hard to conquer? What? So we could have fucking decent weather? Well, they failed. They didn't bring any good weather here. Why are they coming? Why are they all running around the phallus? What's here that they all want? I saw the beaches of Normandy for less rain to me. When I was running constantly. I'm like, yeah. The Stone Age Grim Reaper of Palace Lake. Ah, yes.
One evening at the height of summer, back door open, it was late 1 a.m, home alone, on my laptop, when in the corner of my eye I see something black run across the carpet. I think it's my imagination, but then I hear noises, freaking me out, and... It's a wild mouse came in through the back door. I then spend the best part of an hour trying to flush it back outside.
You tried to... You have a toilet outside? No, this is the second outpost. Yeah, no, I got it. I was just taking the piss. Yeah, that'd be enough to freak me out, to be honest. This is going to be our first night in the new base, guys. Are you excited? Because the room was tiny. And we're claustrophobic, Daz. Did you not know? Catch you in a bit, Mario. Have a good one. See you later. Completely forgot. Fair. To be fair, we don't spend a lot of time indoors to be panicked. And because, like, we've been alive 150 days, like, it's easy to forget. To be honest, this one has taken far less work than the, what's it called one? Irvington. When we finally start doing the Irvington one, that is going to be really rewarding. Hey butterflies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. A few. Yeah, only like, what? 200,000 more? Not my first choice of words. I will feel so good when I finally clear out Irvington. For the third time. And let's not pretend for, like, one of those wasn't self-inflicted. Like, one of those is entirely my fault. There was a rotten ham in there. Fucking hell. You know what the worst bit is? I'd do it again. I lived to learn from a mistake. Simply to want to make it again. Huh. Nuh-uh. Yep, subathon. So today is now Friday in the UK, as it is past midnight. From tomorrow, B17, yes. From tomorrow, you guys can keep me streaming, basically for 9 days if you really wanted. Again, as I mentioned, the sort of info about it is in the Discord. I will be taking breaks to sleep. And during those breaks, I will pause the timer. So So the timer will not tick down, and then basically as soon as I wake up, which will be about 8.5 hours later, I will be straight back in here, probably with some food, and starting the stream. I wasn't born bald. I had some hair. I am indeed. The only place we have left on the west, really, that is rough. Discord link, please. Let me send that then. One moment. There is the link to it. Thank you. This link is the most up-to-date link. I don't know if I've... Oh! I didn't know that we had photos of... Oh! Oh my god, Gale and Sunshine are the fucking bestest. Holy shit. Oh, that is such a good thing to join the Discord and see. I'd say one of the best decisions made in life. Oh no, I love them. I love photos of fuzzy friends. Right, there'll be quite a few up here. Probably like another 1k, but it's nothing that I can't clear out today. You know what? Let's get them all down here now. There we go. That should lure them all down. Bang. Broken like 4 hits. The fuck? Also broken like 4 hits. Yeah, I hate the piss poor RNG on some of the craftables. didn't like actually looking away when that fucking happened. Jasper's such a good name. I had a cat called Jasper. Why am I really uncomfortable? What the hell? What's got us so uncomfortable? Bone choker and bone... Oh, are they sweaty? No. What the fuck? Oh, man. It's not unfortunate. No. I had issues with all my mods recently after the last update. All the mod authors are lazy on these updates. They do it for free, bro. Calling mod authors lazy because they do something for free to enhance your gameplay is really, really fucking entitled. Most of these people probably work full-time jobs and actually have lives outside of making video games better for us all. I also imagine there's a lot of bullshit that's hard to fix at the moment because of how fucking broken the update is, but... Right, the clothing changes in 42.4 broke like 3 of my saves. And then 42.5 broke all of my saves again. But that came from the devs updating stuff. It is what it is. Like, you play with mods, you expect stuff to be slower. A lot of them fairly well modded, like, yeah, like, vanilla expand... Oh my god. Yeah, the vanilla expanded stuff. I need to update that alarm. Because that only gets me for a few seconds. I need to update that to the newest alarm. The alarm sound has changed in game. Just play build 41. Yeah, true. True. I just like... I hate to have such a strong stance against something, because I normally don't, but like... Yeah, people have lives. I'm not gonna sit here and let people go, oh my god, this is shit because these people are lazy. Like, maybe they just quit. Maybe they just fucking quit because of shit like that. Imagine, like, putting in your time and effort and then getting called fucking lazy. Like, bro. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, it's like games like, oh my god, Skyrim, Fallout. I feel like those games wouldn't be near... some of the Fallouts. It wouldn't be nearly as, like, fun without mods. Look at Standevo. Yeah, he got immortalized. You know? That's pretty fucking awesome. But you know what the thing is? I can almost bet there are some people who just have no brain who still comment on like the mods and be like, "Oh my god, can't believe this mod update mod maker hasn't updated." Like, I can see it. I can see it. I'm not even surprised. Amazingly, I think that's the one thing I might always, probably not be able to not do. Call out a shit take when I see a shit take. Hell, I would like to be called out if I make a shit take, you know? I'll dispute it, but if I'm wrong, man. Can't play Kelly's games without mods. Yeah, Don't Starve is, that's quite hard for me to play without mods these days. I'll start calling you out for shit takes. Thank you. There's rat poo on most of the track, and it's kind of pissing me off. Yeah, both love the release on finished games. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, I think I'm a lot more down for, like, shitting on companies like Bethesda and EA, because, like, the amount of money, effort that goes into, like, producing these, like, games, and then, like, they're kind of sloppy. Like, bro, if I want slop, I'll go on YouTube. I don't want to, like, get my slop from video games I'm paying nearly $100 for. Granted, bit of a hypocrite. Fucking love a Paradox game. Love a Paradox game. And I will buy all of their DLCs every single time like a fucking sucker. And I will be happy. Honestly, I find Paradox more scummy than EA sometimes. EA has The Sims. Paradox has Stellaris, Europa 4, Crusader Kings 2, Crusader Kings 3, Europa 5. What else they got? There's a Victoria 2, Victoria 3. Loads of fucking, like, small studios that they just, like, publish their games for. My god. And they actually get paid. Yeah, exactly. Small team, but there's huge company. I'm hit or miss with PZ, personally, Miss Snap. Like, they are a small team, but, like, the quality control is atrocious. Do they deliver good updates when updates come out? Absolutely. Am I patient with the updates? Absolutely. Is their quality control some of the worst in the industry? For, like, a company, an organized structure and company? Yeah, probably. I would put them up there. Maybe that's a bit mean of me, but... There you go. If this is a shit take... I wish they did more with Detroit as well, Jammy, though. I've got that on Steam. I'm yet to do a playthrough of it, but I've debated doing a playthrough of Detroit. That's why my PS5 remote is upstairs. Stick with CK2 and EU4 now they're finished, no more cares. I really enjoy EU5, to be fair. Calling you out for a shit take. Nuh-uh. Doubt I could even run past. Yeah. Less people on quality control, less bugs found. Delay your update. Sorry guys, we want to do some serious quality control on this update before we release it because we're changing a lot of the game mechanics as well as the engine, so we think some things are not going to perform very well. So we're going to delay the update by a month for the stable version. However, here is a beta code for you to opt into this update to help us find bugs. Boom, there you go. Like, I get it. That's why we've got this legacy version that I play on. That's why I play the legacy version, because I now have the option to opt out. Well, I can understand. If they think they found them all, like... the thing with coding is you can think you found everything, but you haven't. There is always more. There's always more. I think, like... Indie Stone does great. I don't shit on them a lot. 42.13 is probably the first time I've openly been really bitter. It's probably the first update I've genuinely felt a bit bitter. Because it felt rushed. Like, that one seriously felt rushed. Butterfly, hey. What else? Hey, welcome, Enzo. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. There's always going to be... Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like, there are points that just don't deserve whining about. 100%. Like, I generally try to keep my critique on things I think I deserve. Like, are there issues? Yeah, but what fucking game doesn't have issues, man? What game doesn't have issues? I wouldn't be sat here playing it for you guys if I didn't enjoy the game and I didn't love the game. But I think criticism is deserved when it's deserved, and it isn't when it isn't. Honestly, every single version of 42 that has come out, I've loved. There's even changes in 42.13 I love. I just think... while it's one of my favourite bugs to ever come out of a Zomboid update, the fucking zombie homing missiles is one of my favourite bugs. The fact that zombies now know no matter where you are on the map. Oh, it's so good. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible, but it's so good. The only version of a game it's really made unplayable is like above 8 times population. What explains that? Right. One moment. Once I've killed these, I'll explain. Right, let me... Oh, ban. Okay, I said let me kill these and they just won't stop coming. I mean, they have fixed it now. They fixed it in the latest version, they believe. So this isn't really relevant anymore.
Bang.
Alright, let me go down here. Right, so say I live in Phallus Back Road. I've cleared out Phallus Back Road. After a day or two, everything in Phallus Lake will just completely bizarrely decide that they're gonna come straight towards where I live and know exactly where I am. Just everything will start wandering down. There won't be any meta event. There won't be anything. They will just fucking wander down here and be like, I smell you. Like, just straight there. Yeah, in build 42.13, yeah, it's been fixed now. Fix quite a few really bad multiplayer bugs that were making it almost unplayable. And what the latest one? Yeah, the ham, Sham. Welcome. There was a lot, but like not everything. A lot of it was oversights, really. Or like clear coding errors, or like, for example, like wakeful, sleepyhead, and restless sleeper all disappearing. Anything relating to sleep had disappeared from the traits menu. Which, you know, bit of a peculiar bug. Entertaining, but bit of a peculiar bug. You can still add them to your character, you just have to enter debug mode to do it now. Because it's just an oversight. They likely just changed a little bit of like code to do with like, because they mentioned they changed the capitalization of all the traits to lowercase. And then they may have removed them from the multiplayer list because you don't really sleep in multiplayer. And then as a result of setting it off on one area, they may have just accidentally turned it off on both. I don't really look at the PZ code often. So I wouldn't really entirely know what I'm looking for. And the language that they use, I'm not very well versed in. I could probably get an idea of what I'm meant to be looking for, but whether I know what it means is a whole other kettle of fish. Added some new ones I've seen, unhittable. Oh, is most of that code in Java? I thought it was in... But now it'll probably be fine. I assumed, because most of it was in Lua up here, that it would be that. Base code is Java. Ah, yeah, okay. So yeah, the modding stuff... Yeah, no, because I'm awful with Lua, so I wouldn't know, like, mod-related stuff. I still need to recap, though, with the Java shit. Guys, we've done it. We've pushed our way through all of the phallus. We have reached the base of the shaft. This is the first time we have run down the entire phallus road. Oh. We are the Caffets. The base of the shaft. Because the zombie's smashing a window up there, probably, Bummins. That's why. So they're making a new sound that the zombie's here, and they're going up towards that instead. Clinton's A zombie with a fire axe, huh? Scott. B17. Sherry Scott. One more week after this vacation. I don't see any ghosts this time. What? Hello, gatekeeper. That zombie was completely naked. Oh, British lads know about Warhammer. No. Unfortunately, it's not taught in school. Because it's probably one of the few good things that we've made ourselves. I've met people in person, Daz. I mean, I've got a Warhammer set that I still need to build. I can't reach it. It's at the bottom of my shelf. In other news, let's get some nerdy-ass fucking books out. Because I've got 2 of my D&D books right there, instead, what I could reach. It's only the Dungeon Master's Guide and the Player Handbook, though. I do also own, is it Xanathar's Guide? Digitally? I couldn't be asked to buy the physical books, it was just cheaper to buy it digitally. Which ones do I own? Library. No. Collections. Where are my books? Cyborg Panda. Account. I'm sure it's Xanathar's Guide. Which book? One moment. Yeah, Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Because I got that one, so I had the stuff for Grave Domain Clerics to know how to set it up, rather than using 5e tools online. Do you play D&D? Yes, I do. I've DM'd as well. Do you watch much of Matt Colville? Never heard the name. I don't think any of my friends would be interested. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, once you get into it, it's good. But it's a weird... I've always found it more entertaining in person, though. You stream full-time... I have a full-time job, Matt, so I stream on top of my full-time job. You make a tone deaf bard. That's kind of brilliant. To be fair, I think the benefit of a bard is a lot of people go under the presumption that a bard has to play music, which is quite fun. You could always just be a poet. I work in a casino, Matt. A bard has to flirt with everything possible. They can do. They can do. I've played all sorts of characters in D&D. I prefer to play druids. At the moment, playing a cleric is, like, very, very out of my comfort zone. Even though, like, the spell casting is the same as the druids. I just don't like the magic surrounding, like, clerics. I enjoy paladins, I don't like clerics. But for the character I wanted to play, I figured they made the most sense as a cleric. So, bam. Here I am. But no, I played a 4-year campaign as a Circle of Spores druid. And that shit was so fun. It was genuinely a blast being, like, able to be, like, a party tank and healer. Hey, welcome, meow meow. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Bard just has to do an art. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can have a bard make cakes to cast spells or decorate it. That's kind of sick. That's such a good idea, Daz. Why did you artificially boost your axe skill? What do you mean artificially boost? Artificially boost? You mean you haven't watched the hundreds of streams where it took ages to grind this skill? SMH. Yes, I have a one-shot skill, legit, Shadow Wizard. Yes, I do. Have you seen how long I've been alive? Yes, D&D Heartstar. I've been alive 2 years, 3 months. Like, bro, what? Well, there's no way that you legitimately got a skill to level 10. There's no way. It's in the title, man. It says I've been alive 2+ years. It says I have 14 level max skills as well. Yeah, I've only killed 145,000 zombies. If I didn't have level 10 by this point. YouTube is really getting it today. Yeah. It's not nearly, you're right. Only veterans can do that, not really. Anyone can survive that long and get all their skills leveled up. Thanks, Sire. Welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat for the first time. Okay, right. This upper area is fairly clear now. Ah, yes, well, welcome over to the purple zone, Dank. Should ask Google how long you'll survive. Oh, hello. What's the current objective? The Phallus Lake outpost, Daniel. We've acquired the Phallus Lake outpost. Actually, let me tick these off. We have a good quality bed. We have a generator. Technically, we have sealed entrances. We can plumb a sink, actually, so I should do that. We can get 5,000 calories, we just need the spare car. Linked you a video from Matt at Colville. I will take a look. Scratches count, what, is in, like, to be scratched, or, like, what? Camo hoodie, lemon. Slug repellent. Oh, foraging book. Fucking hell. Masonry book. No. Fuck, man. There was potential for some good books here. Oh, nice axe. That's quite good. Yeah, it was the agriculture one I wanted, though, unfortunately. I played 2k hours and no, being able to survive even last a year as veteran status in my opinion. I mean, like, prior to starting this challenge, I mean, I don't have all my hours recorded, but my Steam recorded hours are only like 1,600. Like... But when we started this challenge, my Steam hours were at 800, so... This is what my second long-term character were doing during this challenge. And then during build 38, I had a 1 year not 1 year, sorry, 2 years survived in that. There's a zombie outside. Don't know why it just stopped moving there, but I'm glad it did. By 4-hour days, so patches kill my character before a year happens. That's fair. I'm not a fan of 4-hour days. That's so long. The moment he's right, let's clean the blood off us so that we stop getting panicked. Assuming hopefully we can. It's another rat. Damn! Taking it like a rat! Well, you have 40 minutes of daylight most of the time, and then you have 20 minutes a night, and then in the winter you've got much shorter days, sure. You just need to know what you're doing. Oh, hello. Like, for that day, if you planned your day out, then you can be pretty effective and efficient with it. Excuse me. Oh. Hmm. Ruh-roh. But each day is 24 hours. You would get so much done, B17. You get so much done if Rat Race was like that. It would make Rat Race easier. I imagine you don't get hungry very often at all. Yes, Fortenberry, yes, it is. I'm not answering that question. What the fuck? How is that any relevancy? No, I will not, because I don't discuss politics on my stream. Especially incredibly fucking topical politics. No, I don't. It's not like bad, it's just answering shit. It's an answer in of itself, sad. Not really. Abstaining from answering people on the internet on my real political opinions is not an answer. And I sure as shit will not discuss American politics as a British citizen. What right do I have? Yeah, no, it's just... It's not somewhere I go. You know what I won't, you know what I will stand up for? Removing morons from my chat. That's what I'll stand up for. He's mad. Nah, not really. Well, it's just you're categorically an imbecile. Like, you just are. Like, can't read stream title to gather the information that I'm not a cheat. Followed by, oh yeah, how do you feel about this really situational political thing going on in the United States of America right now as a non-American? What? But we don't have this problem in the UK, that's the best bit. That's where I stand. We don't have that problem. Fuck off. I don't even think this is the same guy, Gatekeeper. I really don't think it's the same guy. I think it's a totally new person. I'm not saying they're here to bother. I just think they were here for a political answer that they're just not going to get in this stream. Because I don't do that shit. Why would I isolate my audience by having a strong stance either which way when, quite frankly, I'm a bit of a fencer? It's just dumb. I'm just sat down. Yeah, exactly. Welcome, Hammerfist. Good to have you here. And it's people like that are the reason I'm not willing to discuss them. Because if you can have an adult conversation and agree to disagree, but everybody's going to have differing opinions, I'm okay with that. I'm more than happy to do that, like, with people in person. But on the internet? No. No. The game is Project Zomboid. Political Badger meetup, hell yeah. Let's start our own party, guys. The Badger Party. Our one motivation is to remove tuberculosis from all the badgers in the UK and cure them. And set up badger zoos across the UK where only badgers are allowed. Where these guys come from is where the brain cells go to start. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A lot of badgers in the UK have tuberculosis, yes. Well, no, they don't have it, they spread it. Or do they have... Hey Google, the badgers just spread tuberculosis, or do they actually have tuberculosis?
Badgers actually have tuberculosis. They do not just carry it like a surface contaminant.
Okay, right, cure the badgers. I love that that comment was made on both YouTube and fucking Twitch. I would love for them to add diseases to this game beyond just illness and stuff, you know? Like... granted, the coughs and colds in this game annoy the hell out of me. But I think it would be really cool. Arthur Morgan cosplay wear. Oh, now that would be a lot of work. Maybe if you ever convince me to play Red Dead 2 on stream, I'll do it. Yeah, cops can use guns in the UK. So yeah, we just arm them all with dart guns, you're right. Femboy stream when? Well, technically the maid stream counts as one, doesn't it? We count the maid stream as one, right? Because I have to fucking dress up like that. How close? 50 subs, exactly. It's exactly 50. Only if the goal is achieved. The goal goes on hiatus tomorrow. So if it's not achieved today, it goes on hiatus tomorrow. And then it comes back for 7 days after the subathon ends. So if the subathon ends on the 26th, then you have another 7 days from the 26th until the 2nd of February, so on and so forth. Learned something new. I'm glad you think so. Surprised you're not 150 been skiving. A little, yeah. There's just not enough zombies in Phallus Lake to hit it, I don't think. It's been bamboozled to believe that Red Dead 2 is a good game. I don't know about... I've never played Red Dead 2. I didn't really enjoy it, if I'm honest. You know what? I'm sure this is gonna get the Daz seal of approval for the shit take, as I have said for him to give me notice when I'm saying shit takes. However, I don't like Rockstar. I don't mind the company. I don't like their games. I don't like GTA 5. I'm not really bothered about GTA 6, and I sure as shit didn't enjoy Red Dead 2. But I did enjoy GTA 4, and I did enjoy Red Dead 1. I'll take apart from Red Dead. Fair play. The thing is, I'm sure Red Dead 2's story is good. I didn't like the gameplay. I don't really know anything about the story. You don't like LA Noire? You know what? Fair point. Forgot LA Noire was Rockstar. Yeah, that's kind of enjoyable. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I tried a few times. I tried playing it on the PlayStation 5 because I was like, maybe I'll enjoy it more on the console because that's the way I used to play these games. I didn't. I tried to play it on my PC. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. I tried to stream it one time. We did one stream and I couldn't get into it. You know, maybe discussing games is worse than me bringing... Maybe I should have just discussed the politics with that guy. Maybe this would have avoided me, like, outing myself for not enjoying Red Dead. Monka S. We are unsubscribing. Yeah, see? What didn't you like about the gameplay? I think I was fatigued. Holy fucking shit. Well, that's the goal here. I need to set a date for the stream. I just accidentally set it to 100, not 200. Holy fucking based. 50 gifted! Did that start? That didn't start a train either. How didn't that start a train? Whatever, holy fuck. You've just like single-handedly activated... I guess I have to do it now. I have to buy it. I have to buy the outfit. Holy fucking base, Daz. Holy shit, thank you. That's very generous. Burrito. You know what? I can't even go through these, so I'm going to read through people who I'm aware of in our chat. Because 50 would go beyond chat. King Shrimp, funnily enough, that's one of my co-workers. Just got ad-free viewing. Oh my god, have you just started Oh, you started it! The Transporter, welcome to the chat for the first time. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. You guys have got, I mean, it's a new record as well. Level 9 Hype Train. Holy fuck. And Celtic with a gifted sub too. Thank you very much, man. Very generous. Level 9 Hype Train. Oh. That is crazy. That is genuinely fucking crazy. Holy shit. Tristan Anderson. Captain Vox. Pages Blue. Genova Red. All of you fellas, or fellettes, I hope you enjoy the 30 days of ad-free viewing, as well as the rest of you that have received gift subs just now, and access to all of the badger-based emotes. Very awesome, very generous. Holy shit, yeah, you broke my brain for a moment there. That was crazy. You've even got a unique icon. Like, your icon has...
X100.
Your icon has changed to like a... I didn't even realize it was an 150 gift sub icon. Holy fuck.
Celtic Marauder cheered. X500. Celebratory bits from the dead.
God damn. I've never seen those facial expressions. Thank you for the 100 bits, Lou. Thank you for the 500 bits, Celtic. And thank you for the gift sub, Jammy. Appreciate it, guys. Very kind of you all. Thank you very much. Crazy. You've absolutely set a nuts record here. Wow. Holy. Holy. Fellas, it's not the summer fun yet, please. Thank you very much, Genova. Wow, that's very generous of you too. 5 gifted subs there. Appreciate that. Holy shit. Holy hell. God damn. Commando QX, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It is great to have you here. I hope you're doing very well today. And I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes that you just unlocked. Like, holy shit. That is crazy generous. I appreciate it, Geneva. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you all. God fucking damn. That is crazy. In the most positive meaning of that, by the way. Not just like I'm saying it. Holy shit. No, I didn't know I can't, Bummins. No. As much as that would be awesome. No. Perhaps one day. If I put in enough work for YouTube as well, I might be able to make enough income from passive YouTube that we could do that. But that is a lot of effort. How much to quit your job now? I like stable income. I don't think I could do that. Just thinking about how much coke you can buy. Coke soy face. Me when I get another coke ready. I can upgrade from buying packs of 8s to packs of 16 now. Or 18. Or 24. No, holy. He just wants to take a laugh. No. Hey, Navek. Welcome again. Enjoy your 30 days of ad-free viewing. Lieutenant Hammerfist. Welcome. Thank you for the sub at tier 1. It is great to have you here. Hope you enjoyed the 30 days of ad-free viewing, as well as access to all the badger-based emotes. God damn. Holy. And our hype train is about to end, so those of you that have taken part, get ready to open your hype chests. Considering the amount of coke. Did I say that? I meant coke I drink. Jesus. Holy. Right, what? I got Goblin Jam. I got this one. Hell yeah. Figured I'd join the hype. Hell yeah. No, welcome over from YouTube, Hammerfist. This is a zone where everybody is a little more active. The purple zone. Thank you very much, guys, for a new record hype train. Holy based. 58 subs and 600 bits. That is nuts. I think you might have even unlocked a new emote slot. Oh, or you might have finally hit the cap. You've unlocked the final emote slot, guys. No way. You've unlocked every emote slot possible now. Holy shit. The only other way is
Bang.
there's bits tier emotes now. That's it. So yeah, I'll get the emotes filled out and I will sort that out. Holy.
Bang.
Bang. Bang. Guilty, eh? This... You know, although I guess that wouldn't be part of it because... Do it, I love a coat. Bang. How much? We've got 18 hours of propane in here, rounded up. Did we just get mogged? Yeah, you've unlocked that. You've earned that. Holy shit. I will work out what day that is then. Because that will probably be in February. God damn. Alright, we'll catch you in a bit, Bummins. Have a good one. Get some good sleep if that is what you're off to go do. Femboy February. Oh my god, that is brilliant. Is that, oh no. Is there anyone watching you who's not? At this point, I don't think so. Because everybody who's in chat would have probably just received a gift sub. The only people who
Sister,
watching...
I'm going goblin mode. The moodlet turned red. Sister, I'm scared. I didn't get bit by a hero. I got bit by a naked zombie in a trailer park while I was looking for a can opener. I gave Dutch all I had. It was a spoon and some stale chips.
Let's go on this game. Hey, welcome. Good to have you here. We gifted more subs than you have viewers right now. Yeah, the only way there'll be new people who aren't subs is it won't go to people who aren't following. So anybody who isn't following and is watching won't have received one. And anybody joining the streams throughout, like the stream, won't have received one. So there absolutely will still be people following, sorry, watching, but don't have
Bang.
a sub. Because people constantly jump in and out of chat. Would an ad roll just be free money then?
Bang.
No, because I noticed with time, so like the ads on the channel,
Bang.
depending on the day or like how many of you are... So like we have days where I get like, I'd say $2 of ad money. And then we have days where I get $1 of ad money.
Bang.
So I don't have work the next day, I can enjoy this. I will do my best. Boy. I will do my best. Right. Someone, they've earned themselves a made stream by hitting 200 subs. No, not private, public. Naughty. Hey, no worries, Rob. That's alright. It's good to have you here. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. You probably contributed to us nearly hitting 12k as well. Yeah, we're 13 subs away from 12k. Holy. Hammer Fist? I would dress as a wizard for free. Dude, I'd dress up as a wizard for free. That's why I said 200 as a joke, thinking it would never be hit. Well, who's the sucker now? Hey, Turbo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Always missed it. Yeah, you missed it by a few minutes, Turbo. Damn. I got, one moment, let me get it. Goblin. Oh, I just typed goblin. Oh, you know what, there you go. I typed goblin as well by mistake. Random bloke on the internet. I didn't even like man. You know what? Based. Based. That's how it starts. I respect it. You may have noticed as well, Turbo, now, we are clearing out the rest of Phallus. The femboy rabbit hole does. That's how it starts. It begins as a bit, and then suddenly, damn, femboys everywhere. Fight demons right now. Demons are bisexual form. Yeah, there you go. The irony of taking on Phallus late when the femboy stream gets confirmed. Hey, Elvis Sam, welcome, welcome.
Yo, what's up, Badger? What's up, chat? How is the killing going, dude? I'm trying to reach the text limit, so let us see what I can say. This IA glorious game, like that time I was born in 1994. It was dark and I could not see a thing. Now I am just messing around. I would not spend all day telling you guys my life story, would I? Well, I will not if you don't ask me. And finally, rat ta 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 rata rata tarara ta ta.
You've been ratified, please. Oh, have I been oh my god, shit. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Alright, why did I say thank you? What the fuck did I say thank you for you ratifying me? What happened? There's no feather duster, I want a refund. I don't think a feather duster comes with the one I was looking at. He's only getting some of this. Bro said thank you by mistake. Finally. Ratification. I have a fetish now. Finally. Fetishification. Fetishification. Health. The words aren't coming. It's all the time. Fetishization. Fetishization. Yeah. The thing that is the thing. We're gonna end up with a rat made thing. Oh my god, that would be... Does Sunny V2 still upload? Does anybody know if Sunny V2 uploads still? Because if so, I can see it. The rise and fall of British Badger. A raccoon. Yeah, little raccoon is... I've already made a raccoon hat, hammer fist. We've got one at our other base for when winter really kicks in. Because, surprisingly, we're in November nearly, and the rain is still pouring, and it's not snowing, so... More That is such a grim thought. Shame. Alright, I need to mark on the map for propane. Black. How my life went from PZ streamer to rat maid. What the streamer with British pageants 26. Rat race to rubber room. The British badger story.
Hey!
Hey! Soon you'll be starring in a Netflix documentary. That's how you know you've made it. Hey, Swim Dude, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh. Fortunately, that's the one thing I won't do. Hey, Exo Goose, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Hello, Tidloss. Welcome. Crazy? I was crazy once.
I was crazy
They locked
once.
me in a room.
They locked me in a rubber room. A rubber room filled with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room.
No!
A rubber room filled with rats.
No!
Rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room.
It's not
A rubber
right!
room filled with rats. Rats
No.
make me crazy.
It's not right! It's crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yes! refund yourself the points and do it again. I don't know, maybe? I know you guys can refund points. If points aren't, like, utilized correctly or whatever, they can be refunded. I was rubber once. Crazy makes me rats. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room of rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room of rats. Rats make me crazy. Are we even playing Project Zomboid anymore? What's bizarre is Zomboid has almost become like white noise. Like, I'll be honest, I've watched a lot of other people play Zomboid, and I don't think I've seen half of the bullshit that we yap about while I stream be yapped about. You what? Oh yeah, you've got it. Like made out. Yeah, exactly. Name one other rat racer that's gonna do it in a maid outfit. I'll wait. The second time we've cleared out Phallus.
Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room filled with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room filled with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Holy shit.
A rubber room filled with rats. Rats make me crazy.
Yes. I am pleased. Where are you going? Please, the rat maid. Holy shit, how many are in that house? Rubber rat maids, I'm blaming you. Yeah, I'm clearing out Phallus Lake at the moment, Philip. Welcome, 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 by the way. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. I didn't know the lore behind it. Include a duster. No, I don't know. I'm saying no right now because I don't own one yet. I need to get one. Which is why it won't be until February. Fire dust. Oh my god. I go into fucking Poundland, buy myself a feather duster. Dressed out in the fit. made out that you have to eat a whole block of Cathedral City cheddar cheese. I I don't think I could do that. I'll be honest. I think there isn't even an amount of money that can make me physically be able to do it, like, motivation-wise, because isn't, like, a block of Cathedral City cheese, like, 2,000 fucking calories? You could do golf without on the summer pot. Yeah, true. I could set it up for a goal, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying I don't know if it's physically possible. That's your daily calories, you don't have to eat for the whole day. Win-win. I don't know if it's a win-win. Am I allowed crackers with it? I'd eat inside a block of Cathedral City for free, to be honest. Yeah, see, that's kind of how I feel. Yes, you could have crackers. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Uncommon BB Monas. Oh, it's a goal, though. I'm not just doing it for free. We'll say it as a goal. It'll be like a day 2 goal. Basically running your students. That's the rules, right? Chat makes the rules. It's what you guys find entertaining. I'm down for most bits, and if I'm not down for a bit, I just say it. It's like the bold thing, right? Like, I won't go bold. I said I need a good motivation to do that. And unfortunately, my personal bank account isn't one. It'd be really entertaining, for fuck's sake. We've nearly killed Flayed Phallus. Like, we've only got this bit of Phallus left. And then the odd zombies that are, like, roaming around, and then we've got to clear Phallus Way. This is crazy. I don't actually know what that is, Daz. Alright. Cathedral City cheese. Calories. Like a 500 gram block, right? Is that acceptable, or do you want a bigger... Like, do they do 500 gram? Yeah, no, we're doing a 500 gram block. No, there's no questions asked. 500 grams is 2,000 calories. Yeah, I could no diff that. Three stacked on top of each other. Absolutely not. 500 is tiny. Alright, when I go to the shop, I will look and I will buy the biggest available one at my local shop, as long as it isn't above 2k. I could easily do 500 gram though. But the thing is, like, a 250 gram stick of butter is pretty big. So I gotta imagine like 500 grams of cheese is fairly well sized. Melted into a big ball. That seems cursed. That's like the type of shit that gets you cancelled. Why not eat butter on stream as well? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. For every stick of butter Sherry eats, I have to. How much protein is in that? Is cheese all I need to hit my goals? I think there's too many fats in cheese. Ratman versus Rats. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up? Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. You might notice something if you're looking over at the moment. We've practically cleared out Phallus. There's another propane tank there. We're at the last leg of Phallus. And we've hit most of the goals for the Outpost, so much so that we're living there. The only goal left, really, is to set up the car, which, to be honest, if I can loot all the buildings over the next few in-game days, then, shit. Yeah, we should be good. I mean, I'm probably only going to do 2 or 3 more days. That way, next stream, the Summerfall, we can begin with setting up an outpost to start it off. Make one of the sub goals, put your fingers in a mouse. You guys are you're slowly trying to turn me into anything for views, Daz. You're trying to make me old Max British anything for views / Max Mofo. You're already a sellout. To be fair, they don't hurt that much. Too much entrepreneur. Or we set a goal to kill a lot of zombies, set up an outpost in Irvington. Now that would be based. To be fair, I need to set the goals, because I need to work out the times for each, like what each goal would be. Maybe I'll set like times for when we would do certain things on what days. I would also need Cathedral City cheese, so I guess I would just order it on Deliveroo. If we hit the goal, yeah, I would just order it on Deliveroo. Where's Rat Made OnlyFans? I don't think that one's going to happen, unfortunately. Has it been long enough for me to... It has. I can remove the mask. It's been 20 minutes. I did start with, oh my god, I need to shave my face. I might do that before the subathon. Yeah, Hammer Fist. I started with max fitness, max strength. This Zero to Hero style. Some people have. The guy who's first place actually did that. I wouldn't say most do it, but quite a lot of the top players have done it, definitely. I remember you saying that, honestly, that is more hellish to me than 0 strength. Hello, Depresso Kuro. Or Kuro. Is 0 to hero or it's puny and unfit, Tiny. Shivas Twist, me, Shivas Twist, Paxi, Luna, CD, Tyrannica, Allison, to name a few. Yes. But the only active people still are you and Shivas, right? Sorry, Shivas. Is that counter info all part? Yes, yeah, it is, White Dog. And now feel free to ask questions even if you think they've been answered before. Just because you think they've been answered doesn't mean that, like, I don't need to answer them again. Most of them didn't get to where you are at, so there is that. Yeah, fair. Because the thing is, but like my character Sherry, I could be where I'm at now if I did 0 to hero still. Because we have really good RNG with Sherry. Like, we had a relatively clear garage house, and I was planning to stay here regardless. If I did 0 to hero, I absolutely would have like 20 level 10 skills, 100%. I think that's probably... There might be a bit of ego there.
Take 2. Is it gonna work this time? Will my dreams one day come true? What about you? What do you dream about? This one time I had a dream, and in that dream things happened. Crazy. I know. Who would have thunk it?
Because with the build that I've got as my backup build, What's Up, which is the 0 to hero one I have, electrical by this point, for the required XP, I probably would have maxed out with the stuff that I found. I would have cooking, so that would be level 10, so that's 2 extras, which puts me up to... We're ignoring fitness and strength, so that puts me back to 14. So maybe 18, actually. I stand corrected. Long Blunt would probably be maxed out now as a result as well, because I had that benefit. Animal Care would have been maxed out. Butchering would have been maxed out, so that's 17. And Nimble, that'd be about level 8 at this stage. I probably would have grinded Fishing. If I actually had more XP rewards from it. So maybe not. No, 17, man. I would comfortably say 17. Count Shivas the other day, he's still at 12. If there's no separate leaderboard for 0 to hero, then there's no reason to do it, in my opinion, unless you think you could do it easily. It's all the points badger saying. It's a big help in other areas, you get 20 points. Yeah. No, because the thing is, at the end of the day, like, I think if you subtract the time Shiva spent doing 0 to hero, his playtime actively clearing and killing is like 6 years, isn't it? You get more points, so Daz, you'll notice like my axe here and maintenance are lighter than long blunt and blade. That's because I have a 75% XP boost to axes and 100% to maintenance. So basically what I'm explaining is I'd have a 75% XP boost to a shit ton more skills if I didn't take athletic and strong, as well as fire officer. I would have a shit ton more points to use. In fact, this would give me an extra 20 points to be able to use athletic and strong. Well, technically, would give me another 40 points to use, because I wouldn't have plus 10 for both. I would have minus 10 for the others. So I'd actually have 40 points I could still distribute elsewhere as a result, which would mean I'd just have a shit ton of skills. I probably would have grinded reloading as well, actually. So yeah, that would be my 18th. If reloading was rewardable, and I didn't have to sit here and bore the shit out of you guys, I would do it. But as you can see, there's an XP reduction on the skill after level 4. So yeah. Same with guns apparently as well. I didn't know that. At level 6, you're immune to gun panic damage penalties. Interesting. What job would you take? Fire officer every day of the week. Every day of the week, I'd take fire officer. I think I would still take that. Now, Zero to Hero is an engineer build, Gatekeep. One moment. I'll show you my Zero to Hero build. Because engineer gives me the option of pipe bombs. There you go. So, puny, thin skin, fear of blood, claustrophobic, conspicuous, hearty appetite, prone to illness, reluctant fighter, slow healer, weak stomach, clumsy, cowardly, short-sighted, slow metabolism, slow reader, Sunday driver. Those are my negative traits. My neutral traits are high weight. My occupation is engineer. My positive traits are artisan, cat's eyes, dexterous, wakeful, keen cook, angler, runner, sower, gymnast, brawler, fast learner, hunter, and wilderness knowledge. That gives me 75% in 22 major skills. 20. And then 100% in cooking as well as butchering. No, that's got another name, Nivek. It's called like, is it like true Zero to Hero? Or no skill Zero to Hero? It hasn't worked very well, Celtic, but we've only done like 5 runs, remember, of it. And for every official Rat Race attempt I've done, it's taken us approximately 10 runs just to get good enough RNG. But yeah, no, what's up? We're on our second church, yeah. I did want to try finish it today, but I think it'll be... I could finish it today. Just to do the submission, but it will mean that I won't be returning to Phallus Lake. So I'm going to finish it on Saturday. Because I want to clear out all these houses, loot every single one, and then have a backup plan of the charge battery. In fact, we need to do the charge battery thing now and fill up the gas tank in the car. Because otherwise we can't do that. So, let's take the gas. Let's go do that. Let's go get the battery. Do we have a... I've got rotten rabbit meat on me, apparently. Do I have a... screwdriver? I do. Yep. Let's go set the car up now. Oh, there was a zombie there. Hey, welcome back, Turbo. Good to have you back. That or cop. Yeah, Oh my fucking god. My game's breaking a little bit because my monitor's going a bit fucky again. Alright, so we're gonna head all the way back to the outpost today. rest at the outpost, fill up the gas tank at the outpost, the generator, because we've probably spent enough days away that... How much space is between Phallus and the National Forest? Oof. You mean to the west? I'm not too sure. About 3 cells? Two cells, I believe. Okay, when you use the car. To put it in perspective, let me do this. So... Right. This is not nearly big enough, but say this circle here is all of Phallus Lake. It is unlikely anything will come between, let's say, here and here on the circle. So this quarter of it is very unlikely. Welcome, Clam Shui, to the chat for the first time. Good to have you here. I hope you enjoy your 30 days of ad-free viewing, as well as access to all the badger-based emotes. We might get a couple from down here, but if anything, I think these guys will stop outside and get, like, about here. Down to the bottom right here, we'll probably have quite a few end up at the church. And then from the north, we'll get a fair few. But because it's such a rural area, at most, I'm probably going to have to kill maybe 2 or 3k zombies, which, perspective-wise versus Irvington, is nothing. And after driving a car in Irvington, I got back pretty quickly. I'm choosing to drive a relatively quiet car. So, I mean, it's not, like, that quiet. Like, a taxi isn't the quietest vehicle on the planet. But it's... I could be driving a fucking police car again, you know? Remember when I did that and ended Barry? But yeah, that's why we've got multiple outposts on the way up to Phallus Lake, because all of them are usable at any point. So we can still use the old outposts, they just don't have a generator anymore. There is, but only in debug mode, Gatekeep. Unfortunately. Could you try find a performance muffler? I could, but my maintenance skill... Sorry, my mechanic skill is only level 2. So I would probably fuck it up more trying to put it on than take it off. It's crazy how much we've cleared through, actually, back here. It's also crazy there are still fucking zombies around here, given how much I cleared it. But this little area here, when I've had a look in debug mode, on my Rat Race debug save. So that's not Sherry either, that's like a separate character that I've got for looking at a few bits as I've cleared them to get rough estimates. It's about 16,000 zombies in that town. Part off. I tend to leave debug off, so I'm not tempted. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. How many tend to spawn in the deep woods? It depends. The all F4. Oh, I might try that one after I drive the car. Now, fun fact, driving the car actually might crash my game. If it crashes, that's fine. If I intentionally crash it, that isn't fair. So, I'm gonna pray that it doesn't crash. This is a hell of a run. Ballast Lakes at Echo Creek taking this long is nuts. And I thought it'd be daunting as hell on Barry to even consider, because I wouldn't have an outpost. I mean, perspective-wise, if I ran straight to Phallus, I would have to have cleared out an outpost.
Oh.
Is that okay? Yeah, it is okay to have backups for crashes, Daniel. As long as your run doesn't end to a bite and you continue, then that's fine. Or, like, if you die. Obviously, there are arguments to be made for some deaths. Say you're getting bricks and you load in, your character fucking died, then yeah, that would be fairly fair. Spent hundreds of thousands of miles because noise would drag it. Death to her door. Yeah. What do you mean you only have 0.7 liters of milk, Doris? What the fuck? Can you put Sherry in a maid costume for a shoot? Unfortunately, I don't think so, no. I don't think there are any in the game. Okay, Peace and Tranquility started playing by itself, so I guess we're playing Peace and Tranquility now. Yeah, you noticed, Turbo. Yeah, Daz is kind of, entered legendary, status. He's acquired a gift badge I've never seen. Ever. That is absolutely goated. You've, like, single-handedly... We've also, Turbo, we've maxed out every single emote we can have. We have reached peak emote status. I cannot unlock any more emotes unless they come from somebody somehow getting to 75k bits, and then they get a personal emote. Or I get 2 bonus animation slots by activating Twitch alerts, which would give me 22 animated emotes. Speaking of which, has my newest emote been completed? My order is ready, yeah. It literally finished at 4:30 earlier on. Let me have a look at it. Here's the delivery. Taking it like a rat! That looks kind of dope. Let me have a look. Yeah, oh, that is really good! Oh, I'm absolutely using this fella. That is phenomenal. Are you pleased and ready to accept 2 files? Absolutely. Approve final delivery. I will add that emote right now. Exceptional, exceeded, attention to detail, brand alignment, visual appeal, professionalism, exceptional, language fluency, delivery time. I'll untick delivery because I asked for an extension. Quick responsiveness, proactive communication, level of cooperation. Understanding, went above and beyond because they wanted extra time. Thanks. Okay, you sure as shit know that I'm going to be ordering new emotes. We're going to be getting some new animated emotes, so I need some ideas for animated emotes, guys. Right, there we go. That is that. Have I downloaded the files? There we go. Right, where's the British Badger art folder? Where's my emotes folder? Twitch emotes. There we go. Drag and drop. So this one, and then it should reassign. So let's have a look. Oh, that is peak. That is so good. You guys are only going to have to wait another minute, by the way. And then you'll get to see it. There you go. The new emote should now be accessible for you guys to use. Give us summer fun to 9 days. Right. Red, they made up here because it doesn't like Red Dead. Switched to 2 weeks ago. In those 2 weeks, I think that's personally unlocked me like 5 of them. God damn, more. Signal highway goes. I mean, I don't blame you, man. You've gifted so much already. Yes, there you go. There's the new amount. I think it's. I've overlapped it a little bit poorly. I think it's pulled. I pulled the wrong one. One moment. I need to fix the loop. It's the lurk one. BB lurk. Give me a sec. I'll fix it post stream. Yeah, it's behaving weirdly there because it doesn't do... It's got like a weird background effect, which it doesn't have in the actual file. Hey, Chef Tennessee, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Right, well, the lurk there is behaving a little funny, but I'll fix that post-stream because we have just got the emote. That's more of a Twitch end side of things, not actually the emote itself, because when I look at the raw file, it's fine. Just in from work, here to lurk. What? Hell yeah. Thank you for the shout out there to Chef Tennessee. Do check him out. He plays a lot of other games too. As well as you've been playing a fair bit of PZ recently. I take it your vacation has unfortunately ended. Meaning you're back to the working life, like many of us. Trying to get back into Rat Race Monday. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. You've previously done Rat Race, right? I know you're saying you're lurking, but a few quick questions out there. Alright, there we go. Right, and we'll stay here tonight. Wasn't it when Lamprey started it? Ooh, nice. Ah, yes, and here I am. My plan is to be the new Jan. Hey, cool guy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I got work at 7 AM tomorrow. Oh. So yeah, if you want to watch a fresh Rat Race run, sounds like on Monday you might have some content to watch over there with Chef Tennessee. Alright, let's eat the deer frog. Hey, yummers. That is nuts. I commend that. I can't do that shit. I say that. You got a lot of you missed it. When my work schedule was a bit more fucky and I was doing a lot of mornings, I actually would wake up at like 2:30 in the morning and then stream 3.5 hours before I had to go to work. To get up for work or college. Man, see, I wake up for my first alarm within like 10 seconds of it going off 90% of the time. The only other time I've slept through an alarm is I got some like new earbuds for sleeping. And I slept 2 minutes into my alarm with those earbuds in. So they clearly work. So yeah, I put my pillows against our backboard and then sit up because I can't sleep sat up unless I'm in a car or on a plane. They're the only places I can sleep sitting, which are bizarre locations to sleep sitting, but you know, like, they're some of the best sleep I get in my life. On a plane, that is peak sleep. Nothing comes close to plane sleep. Like, car sleep is peak. Plane sleep is ungodly. The giant rumble of an engine, the impending death if the plane falls. Oh. Now that is dream sleep. Like exactly why I do it. I woke up 10 minutes prior to leaving my first week of my current job, so I started setting more alarms. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine needing multiple alarms to wake up, but then, like, I have to live through it anyway, because Amber needs, like, She sets like 2 alarms 5 minutes apart and she'll turn off an alarm. And then I have to fucking listen to 2 alarms. And it makes me really grumpy. And they just keep going on. Yeah, and she lets them. And the worst bit is, I don't know if any of you remember like the dancing toothless music. It was like a TikTok thing. Like, one moment, let me get the meme. Let me get the fucking meme, because this is her fucking ringtone. I don't know if this is like... This is her fucking alarm. The game was paused. The type of shit you'd hear and so on. She found it so funny, she set it as her alarm. And then yesterday she crashed out. She was like, it was really funny at first, but now it pisses me off. And I'm like, oh, so now it pisses you off, but it's been pissing me off for a year and a half. Fucking... Now it bothers her. Never make a song you like your alarm. See, the thing is, she didn't, like, enjoy listening to it. She just thought it was a really funny meme. So she was like, I'm gonna make that my alarm. And I went, oh, please don't. And then she just did it. I had a highway tell as my alarm for 3 years. Whenever I heard it, any other time, I felt like I awoke in a fever dream. I get jump scares in the car. See, my alarm is just, like, the standard... Everybody will hate this alarm, but... Nobody likes this alarm! That's my alarm. That's the idea. I'm not meant to enjoy it. It's meant to snap me awake and make me shit my pants. Two years, 4 months. Why are there still zombies on this side of a river? Like, seriously, how are they roaming here? Back home, Billy. Back home. Meh. Lightning Runner, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Very awesome of you. I hope you're doing very well today. And I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes you just unlocked yourself. Should make the PZ jump scare. I'll repeat. That's a terrible but really good idea. Where it wasn't uncommon when my friends fall asleep without audio alarms, so I added both the Android and Apple alarms to sound bites to wake them up. Played Highway to Hell on a huge amplifier one day, and I dropped 3 plates I was putting away. Oh my god. Actual PTSD. Right, we need to make some nails before we leave. So, do we have the stuff to make nails from peace? I've got 20 pieces. Yep, that'll be plenty of nails. Should be everything I need. 26 nails. I can get more if I need to disassemble shit. I'm just getting that level of animal handling now because I want it. For no other reason aside from I want the level to be level 8. Azuma slandering RE5 needs to be stopped. Resident Evil 5's alright. That was like my first Resi game that like I got to play fully. Hey, Lane Deer, thank you for the resub with Prime.
148 BB cool.
Hey, thank you very much for the 3 months of ad-free viewing, as well as access to all of those badger-based emotes that you've been unlocking yourself. Glad you've been enjoying the channel enough. Thank you.
Damn! Taking it like a
rat! Man, sweet potatoes kind of sick. Why are we always taking it like a rat? Why are we never taking it like a champ?
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
To be fair, Gatekeep, it's one of the games that I had spoke to Tom, who I was playing with yesterday on Overwatch. We discussed potentially playing some Resi 5 or Resi 6 during the subathon if it lasted long enough.
Taking it like a rat!
Because I don't think I'd be able to sit here and just play PZ all day for 9 days straight. Blex Plays, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am indeed still alive. You're rich in soul. RE5 is great fun in co-op. Oh yeah, that's how I played it the first time I ever played it. I went round to my friend's house and did local co-op at his. And like, we would just play the shit out of it. Overwatch stream. Yeah, streamed it yesterday. Did you miss that part, Daz, yesterday? I'm still down to see Vayne. True, I could stream Vayne as well, yeah, right. Most of it due to my Wi-Fi. I mean, it's alright, you didn't miss much. The only time I locked in is when we finally did one ranked game. So it was bad I only played with the AI companion. Right, so we had no friends. It's unfortunate. I think I might have double added it. I don't know how I double added an emote, but that's the only way I can think it's duplicating like that. Have you ever done any of Harvest's PZ events? Nope. You have to apply for his events, don't you? I don't really, like, We had a fella join our chat who was constantly asking me if I'd ever collab with Beaver. And I was like, I don't know the guy. Like, I kind of just do my own thing. When is next Peggle stream? When I buy Peggle. Peggle's quite expensive. I mean, AAA games aren't cheap these days, cool guy, you know? Triple A game like Peggle, man. I mean, it's nearly a quadruple A game, really. You should collab with Moist Critical. What? So he can laugh at me and call me like fucking filthy butt chungus or some shit. Feels bad, man. To be honest, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Yeah, badgers are stinky, stinky poo-poo pants. Should collab with Mr. Breast. That would be... I made this British guy play Project Zomboid for 30 days straight, locked in a basement. All he has is a bucket, and every 5 days we're gonna go in and offer him new things that he can get to make his life more tolerable. Starting with a catheter so that he can piss while playing the game. Fucking hell. Ended up buying a printer. Most reasonable Mr. Beast collab. At least you get Fire and Rat Race. Yo, if he locked me in a fucking basement for 30 days straight and that's all I could do, I'd be number one. I'd be grinding the hell out of it just so I could get out of Mr. Beast's basement. If you complete the challenge, you win beans. Oh my god. Day 30, it's like the take it or like split it option. Like, but it's with myself. It's like I can either take a shitload of money and get to play PZ still, or I get a swimming pool full of baked beans. And I just like, I fucking snap and I take the baked bean pool. Coincidentally, I feel like I've seen that come up on my YouTube feed. Cool guy. Since I started making PZs... Where am I going? Me, when I run the wrong direction for 2 minutes. Maybe this British guy played PZ in real life. On day 5, we'll be giving him carpentry too, so he can make water collect. Oh my god. If he locked me in a basement, I would call the police. You call the police on Mr. Breast? Still kind of new how you're running so fast. If you right-click for floor, it brings up the walk to tool, or if you press Y, it brings up the walk to tool. That's one of your hotkeys. And then if you press F4, that speeds up time. That's how I'm moving so quickly, Reza. Or Reza. Call me Mr. Yeast. They can beat Brazil. What's up, there's everybody who's probably met Mr. Beast. With the amount he gambles? Yeah, Mr. Beast, it probably has been in Vegas enough. Like, that guy loves gambling. My biggest L is I don't work in Vegas. Hell, if it fucking worked in Vegas, I could probably take tips. Can't do that in the UK. Stupid laws stopping me from fixing games so people win. Not that I could fix the games anyway, that just isn't possible. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Let me touch the Presso Kuro. Thank you, my child. I didn't realize that you would need to tell me that gasoline is tainted. It still needs recording, unfortunately, cool guy. I want to get it over and done with so it's actually out. I might bring back Rat Race, like season 1.5, so that you guys can race rats. I've been really busy with work, and then like any time to overlap when me and Tom are off, we've not been able to do it because Tom's been busy or I've been busy, which sucks. Right, okay, so we have everything but the food, because I've not plumbed the sink yet. So yes, some people will need to be told it's tainted. If you have a racing rat spin-off. Yes. Racing Rats World Beyond. Oh wait, no. Racing Rats Races Beyond. Alright, Celtic, catch you in a bit. Get some good sleep, man. Racing Rats, Rat City. Telltale's Racing Rats. Right. To be fair, you can plumb a sink anyway, right? You don't need... No, you do. You need a rain collector. Fuck. What did you need for a staircase? 13. Hey, catch you in a bit, Daz. Have a good one. Get some good sleep. Thank you again for the crazy amount of gift subs today as well. That is nuts. You have earned that made stream goal. Bonkers. Gasoline goes bad. Yes. In a hypothetical apocalypse, it won't last much more than a year or maybe 2. Yeah, I think the worst bit is as well, the only time that The Walking Dead has addressed it is now in, like, Dead City. Like, it's only just really been addressed with Dead City. That, like, the shit goes off. Right, how many are long? So 2, so I need to be able to... Why can't... Oh, the grass. I see grass. What? Where did that go? Oh, I can't build it because it's night and I can't see shit. How did you guys make it 2-year runs after 1 month? I lost my mind because of loneliness. I fucking love being alone. That's how. I feel like I should have cleared more of the zombies of The Walking Dead by now. That wasn't even... That's what I find mind-blowing, because, like, by the point of a show where Dead City is, theoretically, the US should be, like, resolved. For the most part. I know there's like 300 million zombies or whatever, but like there's 2 functional militaries that can casually mow down like tens of thousands of zombies with like no casualties. No, in fact there's 3 functional militaries, isn't there? Because there's 3 major cities, or no, oh no. There are multiple major cities, but most of them are under the CRM or whatever, aren't they? So I need tarp or bin bags. Bin bags I can probably get easier. Season 4 will reunite Rick and Daryl. Do you think they'll reunite them in a different way? I think that they will probably do something. Not what I meant to say, but it's effectively a nonsense answer anyway, so whatever. It's funnier that I meant to say something and I just said fucking nothing. Don't they get weaker over time? Even in The Walking Dead. Was Shivas the only one to reach 1 million? No. Twist on Fire has also done it. Whole blood and guts has just sent. I wouldn't even be able to remotely distinguish a human sent in a crowd of corpses how the walkers do it with a rotting nose. Because, to be fair, it's not just the smell. It's the behavior too. But I guess when you're talking about like walking zombies, like, you know, dead bodies getting up and walking around, it's hard to have any sort of like sense made from nonsense. Because again, like, their eyes just shouldn't be working either, right? So... Fuck off. To be honest, I like the principle that, you know, covering yourself in, like, walker guts, like, masks you. The one bit I don't like is the only time they ever made it, like, a negative thing was when Gabriel got, like, sick from it. I'm surprised they didn't fuck with people doing it more as well. Because, like, what? They do it in Season 2, Season 5, Season 8. And then maybe with the Whisperer... Where are these zombies coming from? I cleared this area out. I guess I redistributed. The times I can remember them actively doing it are 2, 5, and 8. Gabriel was great before that. He just became a lot more visually badass as well, right? What's the distinguish between human corpses and wolf corpses? Some smell has to play a huge role in it since they don't eat their own. I mean, yeah, no, definitely, Turbo. I mean, like, it's kind of established with... I've not actually watched Fear the Walking Dead, but I know there was that whole sequence where Morgan is briefly, like, not noticed by, like, a walker walks straight past him because he's, like... Isn't his skin, like, necrotic or some shit? Or he's practically, like, smells like death or some dumb shit? That is probably the biggest stretch of it I've seen. Because, like, if we make the argument, like... There's probably a factor of a bit of everything, but we don't know exactly what it is because it's never established. Like, wearing the guts is one thing. The smell is another. Because, like, the visual appeal of you being covered in, like, their blood is, like, one bit. And it doesn't have to be their guts. Like, the Telltale Walking Dead, like, with, like, Lee. At no point does Lee get covered in guts until he actively puts them on Clementine. Don't open. Dead inside. Don't dead. Open inside. Me when instructions aren't clear. See, I always found the World War Z adaptation really weird. I never watched the movie because I had read the book. And then when I realized that, like, the zombies from the book were not the same as, like... They weren't the same in the movie, I was really, like, confused. Because the World War Z zombies in the book are terrifying. And, like, they're not, like, runners or anything. They're like the Walking Dead zombies, but, like... just the principle of it all. But, yeah, no, I mean, that idea from a movie is a cool idea, definitely. I mean, like, there's, for those that haven't read the World War Z book, it's basically like a story of a journalist going around and getting survivors' accounts about 20 years after, I think, what they call, like, reclamation. Where, you know, people have finally prospered once more and beaten the virus back for the most part. But, like, with the everyday reminder that millions of zombies just walked into the ocean. Like, and one of my favorite things is like how people thought islands would be safe, and then zombies just don't need to breathe, so like millions of them were like hoarding up and just wandering off, and then they'd wander into the sea and then just end up on islands en masse. Like, that shit to me was terrifying. There's like a really cool account of people who were in like the military in Kiev as well. Like, to not spoil it, like there are so many cool segments in that book that like really it makes the horror of it dawn upon you of like the different accounts. It's so good. Look, one day got Jurassic Park books for Christmas, so got Attack. I'd be so yeah, you go to an island, just millions of zombies rock up out the ocean. Or like pontoons and shit, like loads of like a raft city, like loads of like different ideas that loads of people had for like just trying to survive. Like, it's all really cool. Because like it goes as far to show like human ingenuity and like how like different groups of people reacted and what they did to survive. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of that, and it goes into like what would be very good realistic accounts. Like, it's really impressive. But no, specifically the account of like the soldiers in Kiev. Like, when I read that, I was waiting for a bus to go to work when I worked my bar job, and I was reading that chapter while I was waiting for the bus. And I think that's probably one of the few times, like, I've been like, okay, I need to stop reading and sit down and read this later, because, like, so I reread that chapter. It just, I rarely get literature that makes me actually feel, like, serious emotions. I just felt such immense feelings of dread from, like, that specific chapter. Did you watch 28 Days Later? I have watched 28 Days Later, yeah. Albeit quite a long time ago, but I have watched it. I'm going for binoculars. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, no. Honestly, if you've not read the World War Z book and you enjoy reading, 100% I recommend that. No, I've not seen Bone Temple because I've heard it's much better than the 28 Years, the first one. I've heard it's much better, so I'm willing to give it a shot. But Senpai D, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Guys, we are 3 subscribers away from 12,000. 3 subscribers. Holy based. Hold on a moment, guys. Hold on a moment. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Is this? Brought to you by the Rosewood Fire Department. Nobody has ever been here before. Welcome, Cryo-san. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I will be going to sleep after this day in game. This is the last day that I'm doing in game, and then I'm getting to bed. They're all banging on the fucking fence. You really do just find just about fucking anything in these.
Hey!
Nearly. We've got to loot all the houses first, still Lane. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, the subathon starts for 24. Well, I guess tomorrow for me, Miss Snap. So it starts Friday the 24th at 5 PM. That's another fire axe. I've ignored the last one I found, I think. Did I get it? Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure what part of the States you are. It's about, for those of you in the States, it starts from the region of 10 AM to 2 PM, I believe. So depending on your time zone equivalent to the UK, it is 5 PM UTC. EST is 10 AM. You need money for food when there's a subathon going. Please feed yourselves. A microphone. I need to feed myself as well, actually, when I do it. That'll be a very important thing I must remember to do. Just to watch badges subathon. badger non-stop screaming? It's 8 AM for me. I tried to start it at a time that would be reasonable for most people. But yeah. If I start excuse me, my voice broke there. If I start it too late, then it's I won't stream as long that day. I was debating starting at 4 PM so that we could do a like 16-hour stream. But like on day 1. But I think the longest I'll run on day 1 is probably gonna be oh, a jug of vinegar. 14 hours? Maybe we'll go longer. It'll depend how I feel. We got so many channel boys. Hell yeah. Yeah, baked beans, baked beans. We've got some brand integrity to keep here. Whoops. Alright, there's one trying to break in there. It's just the one the back door's gone. What a monthly metal count. Oh, it's kind of neat. I don't have that yet. Yeast. Might need yeast for making a cake later. We donated to taking it rat charity. Ah yes. Wow, loads have ended up over here. What the hell? I guess the zombies up here are just migrating down. Are there many up here still? No, not really. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. Imagine you survive through this shit. Would you think there's one? Maybe she came around, you know. Maybe her opinion changed. There's only 5 hours of propane there.
We gotta see that guy's feet. We gotta see that guy's feet.
Sherry believes in Rob. Now that is inspirational. Perhaps, I guess. I mean, with the amount of scratch cards she's lost, would you? Even with the world ended, she never wins. A rat badger god. Ah, yes. Good lord, there's a lot in the woods. They're in the woods! Absolutely. Between being eaten alive for 5 extra seconds and exploding, or being eaten alive and suffering, I would rather explode. Yeah, that's a crazy thought experiment. That really adds an extra layer of, like, horror to that question. Like, oh, what would you do? What's your plan? Like, yeah, yikes. It's a shame that wasn't a real book. It would depend on what they were. I mean, if it were like anything like 28 days, and honestly, it's one of those where you're basically cooked. What weapon are you using? I am using the stone blade scythe. Hey, Extreme! Welcome, 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 Raiders! Hope you're all doing very well today. You have joined near the tail end of our stream here. However, I hope you're all doing very good. I hope your stream went well. How is everybody doing? Welcome along, Raiders. You've come in, we've just about finished clearing out Phallus Lake in our rat race run here. It's going quite smooth, one might say. We're about to set up our second outpost. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm looting every house in Phallus. We've got a game plan. If a house alarm goes off in Phallus Lake, we drive the car that we have parked down here immediately to the outpost, and then we dip. We immediately dip. I am checking all the mailboxes, yeah, as I run by them. It's probably going to be a crap house. This house set off an alarm in one of my shorts. Oh, fuck all. No, zombies won't respawn once it's been cleared. They might roam back into the area, but... Go 6 seasons in 7 hours today. Ooh, very nice. What kills are you at now? Because you got to be quite up there. You got to be closing in on 200k, right? $181k. Oh, that is juicy. String. Oh, residence key. What we got in here? More canned corn. I mean, it's good, I guess. It means that I won't have to go home and get butter if I get enough of that. Could have done with that earlier. I have a spare battery. I do. We're going to switch my battery now. That rat just scared the shit out of me. What we got in the bin? Rotten scrambled egg. I didn't even know you could scramble egg in this. Can you? Mother's boy. Oh, it's snowing now. So begins the third winter. The third winter. You just need a fork and a bowl. Huh. I think I've searched this one before. Yep. Yep. Cozy Badger's brilliant. It's getting dark now. There's a bookshelf there. Ain't nothing good though. No books. That's a huge basement. Rubber hose, paint. Ugh, nothing good though. That's a shame. Hey, Miss Valerie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes you just unlocked yourself. Oh, green diamond wallpaper. Very cool. Very nice. Hey, welcome to the chat for the first time as well. That's right, Miss Valerie. Two buildings. Ooh, hello. Hey, Grossus, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Plenty of books, but they're all like... It's all light reading. None of them are skill books. Taking it like a rat! Alright, I'm gonna consider that looted, even though I haven't looted it. I looted this, didn't I? Yeah. No, I didn't. I probably mentally looted it. Oh. Who doesn't love a little whiff? Oh, lighter on the table. Ooh. Key to a car. Only the loudest bloody car in the game, but you know, key to a car nonetheless. Oh, hello. You were fucking silent, weren't you? A loud car? Yes. An extraordinarily loud car. Put an old muffler on it. Do you want my game to crash? Do you want my game to explode? Because that's how you make my game explode. Oh, I keep going in through this door and I keep... There we go. God damn. Right, I actually think, even though I said today will be the last day, I'm going to check the last few houses down here and then wrap up. Yeah, just a bit more. It's not 4 AM yet, so... we woke up. No wonder we woke up. We're breaking in. Yeah, I'm gonna need tomorrow off. We're starting the subathon today. Sorry, my bad. I quit. Right, let's grab some. You know what? Let's cook for Prime Rabbit. I thought we might be able to get the base set up today, but we're not going to be able to build the we're not going to be able to plumb the sink. I kind of get it. I don't like the churches in the game. Right, I've been in here because I've looted it. I took the bed from her. I marked that anyway. Peanut butter for the outpost. How much more food do I need? What we got? 630 canned corn, so that's 3,400. Okay, we just need another 2,000 calories. Fred, don't need it. Did I check in the corner here? Yeah, but there wasn't anything there anyway. I think there's one behind me. Nope. Got a basement in this one. Oh, I've actually looted this, I just didn't check the basement. Yep, I remember. Nails. Oh, welding torch, that'd be useful. Smithing hammer, vice grips, not useful. Most of this is relatively obsolete now. Cat treats. There's a lot of these work shed basements. Not a lot of good stuff though. Oh, one came in the house. Oh, you around. Cute. There we go. Bam, 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 and bam. Very little left in Phallus now. Okay. Not allowed to die. I'll do my best. Cheeky. Wow, one box, adopt 308 rounds. Phenomenal stuff. Agriculture 1 though, that's peak. How'd I miss that the first time? Oh, flour. That'd be useful. Remember when we found a wood saw in the back of there? Good times. Oh, chickpeas. There we go. That's the food requirement done. There we go. We've done the base food requirement. Easy. Magical woodland. Wow. Rubber gloves. Turnips. Bucket. Useless. Padlock hand drill. Canned peaches. No worries, I was saying, catch you in a bit, get some good sleep. I need to get off very soon. I'm just going to check out EP tools and then, EP. I'm EP too. That was such a dumb joke. Box of batteries, holy hell, that is such a good find. Like a plaster steel sheet. Alright, Jamie, we'll catch you in a bit, man. Get some good sleep. We'll see you all later. I'll see you all for the subathon, those of you leaving now. Once again, that will be on Saturday starting at 5 PM. Yeah, not really anything left. Just got another bin here. that's for the most part everything. We've got this building here too. I can't believe we cleared out 2 towns now, though. I'm so proud of that. Coke? Okay. Right. And what we'll do is we'll pick up exactly where we leave off here. I'm just going to mark off the buildings. I've still got a few more over there to search, but... yeah, that's Phallus pretty much cleared out. We've got the food requirement as well, so let's tick that off. We've just got to set up a plumbable sink, which means I need to go back home and get some garbage bags, and then just drive the car over, and that's complete. So we can complete that next stream. So brilliant. I'm very pleased with that. So let's go to main menu. Next stream we'll hit 150k kills as well. We'll have 2 outposts. That'll be peak. And yeah, let's go find somebody to go raid. Let us continue the raid love. Let's see, who am I following that is streaming? Milk Toast is streaming. Passai is streaming. What's Up is streaming. Claiborne is streaming. So Ramothy is streaming. Oh, it seems like Milk Toast is doing some single player stuff. That looks like single player. Let's go raid Milk Toast Claire then. Let's go do that. So yes, thank you guys very much for coming along and watching. I appreciate it as always. If you aren't already, here is the link to the Discord. Join up. It will let you know when I'm doing things. It will also let you know when the subathon is beginning. So till then, take care. Bye bye for now.